What's going on, y'all? It's your boy, Easy Root. I'm back again with another one. I need you guys to do me a favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification icon for more videos like this. With that being said, let's get into it. Shakur Stevenson recently did an interview after Terence Crawford one-sided win over Errol Spence Jr. A lot of people been asking who Terence Crawford should fight next, and a reporter from Fight Hype asked Shakur Stevenson how would a fight with Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez play out. Shakur Stevenson said, "I've been holding back a lot. People don't like my opinion, but if I tell you my opinion, a lot of you guys not gonna like it." And the reporter from Fight Hype was like, "Just give us your opinion. That's what we like here at Fight Hype." Shakur Stevenson said, "I think Terence Crawford beats Canelo Alvarez if he moves. He can't stay there with Canelo Alvarez and trade with him. He could just outbox him." And I agree. We've seen Canelo Alvarez get outboxed by lesser talent. Caleb Plant outboxed Canelo Alvarez until he got caught. Amir Khan outboxed Canelo Alvarez until he got caught. Errol Lara outboxed Canelo Alvarez, but he got robbed. Floyd Mayweather outboxed Canelo Alvarez, and he won the fight. So yes, Canelo Alvarez can be outboxed, and I think Crawford is the guy to do that. But as it currently stands, Crawford is not interested in a Canelo Alvarez fight, and Canelo Alvarez actually gave Terence Crawford his props, and he gave Terence Crawford his just dues. Canelo Alvarez has always showed Terence Crawford love. Let's be real. They've asked Canelo Alvarez multiple times, who wins in a fight with Errol Spence and Terence Crawford? Canelo always picked Terence Crawford. He said, "That's my opinion. I just think Terence Crawford is the better fighter." And Canelo Alvarez was right. They asked Errol Spence, as you can see in this picture. They asked Errol Spence, "Did you see the video of Canelo Alvarez saying Terence Crawford will beat you?" And Errol Spence got mad, like he always do. Whenever a guy picks against Errol Spence Jr., he gets mad. He gets in his feelings, and he starts talking trash. I remember Errol Spence Jr. disrespect the legends like Tony Tarver, Roy Jones Jr., James Toney, Sugar Ray Leonard. Errol Spence hates when a guy picks against him. You can't hate criticism. You're supposed to want to prove these guys wrong. Instead, you prove these guys right. And now you're still mad because they were right and you were wrong. You understand what I'm saying? So when somebody criticizes you, don't take it the wrong way. Use it as motivation. Like Terence Crawford, for example, guys. Adrian Broner told Terence Crawford to his face that Errol Spence Jr. would beat Terence Crawford. You think Terence Crawford got mad at Adrian Broner? No. He didn't get mad at Adrian Broner. He listened to what Adrian Broner said, and he said, "Okay, I'm going to prove you wrong." You think when any legend would have picked against Crawford, you think Crawford would have been mad and said, "Oh, I don't want to talk to him no more. He's wrong for picking against me," like Errol Spence was with Sugar Ray Leonard when he picked Mikey Garcia? Do you think Terence Crawford would have treated these guys like that? Of course not. Because it's all about IQ and smarts. Terence Crawford is a very, very smart individual. And he shows that inside and outside of the ring. And going into this fight, I used to tell a lot of people, going into Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence Jr. fight, I used to tell a lot of people IQ will play the factor in the Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence Jr. fight. We listen to Terence Crawford when he talks, he's realistic. And then we listen to Errol Spence when he talks. He sounds delusional. So It is what it is. Shakur Stevenson says he believed Terence Crawford will beat Canelo Alvarez. I think Crawford believes the same thing as well, but he just doesn't want to, put himself in a position where he believes he's 35 years old, he's going on 36. He doesn't want to put himself in a situation where, it's a possibility he could lose by daring to be more than great because he's already great. Fighting Canelo Alvarez, it will be daring to be more than great. He don't really have to do that. But if the incentive is there for Terence Crawford versus Canelo Alvarez blockbuster fight and the money is right, I'm pretty sure Terence Crawford will rise up to the occasion and go in there believing he can win the fight like he does against every single fight. And he's been dominant in every single fight. So after the Terence Crawford versus Errol Spence Jr. fight, Terence Crawford got congratulated by Canelo Alvarez. Canelo Alvarez said, "Congratulations to Terence Crawford." He went in there and he did his thing, It is what it is, guys. Terence Crawford was always the better fighter than Errol Spence Jr. I mean, people that like Errol Spence Jr. went as far as saying Errol Spence Jr. was the better boxer. I couldn't see. I don't know where these guys got that from. Where did they get the fact that Canelo Alvarez was the better boxer? I have no idea, bro. Not Canelo Alvarez, guys. I'm talking about Errol Spence. Even Canelo Alvarez, I don't think he's a better boxer than Bud. But what do you guys think about what Shakur Stevenson had to say? Do Shakur Stevenson have a point that Crawford can beat Canelo Alvarez? I agree with Shakur Stevenson. Do I want to see the fight? I'm going to tell you this. I would want to see the fight after I see how Terence Crawford looks at 154. Looks dominant at 154 like he did at 147. I would love to see the fight. If he can go up one more weight class, let's say he fights Little Charlo and he punch on Little Charlo. Big Charlo won revenge. Go up to 160, punch on Big Charlo. The Canelo fight is right there. That's three great fights for Bud Crawford. 3 Hall of Fame fights. He beats Little Charlo, he beats Big Charlo. But it looks like those fights are already set up for Canelo Alvarez. So I don't want to see Canelo Alvarez. Punch on the Charlos and Crawford goes up there and punch on the Charlos as well. And people say Crawford fought Canelo Alvarez leftovers. It is what it is, guys. But boxing fans can only dream of a super fight with Canelo Alvarez and Terence Crawford. If Terence Crawford is able to beat Canelo Alvarez, Floyd did it. But a lot of people made excuses for Floyd. For Canelo. They said Canelo only lost to Floyd Mayweather because Canelo was inexperienced. But going into the fight, they never said that. They thought Canelo was going to beat Floyd Mayweather. He was the bigger man. And then they said Floyd Mayweather weight drained Canelo. It's crazy, delusional stuff. You can't pay attention to the delusional stuff in the sport of boxing. Terence Crawford is an old school fighter. Terence Crawford was in the best shape of his life against Errol Spence Jr. I've seen Terence Crawford ripped, but he was ripped and strong at the same time. So I knew this fight wasn't going the distance when I seen the weigh-in. But this is a picture of Terence Crawford, Amanda Serrano. That's Amanda Serrano, right? And Canelo Alvarez. It is what it is, guys. Is it Amanda? I'm not sure that's Amanda. I don't know. It is what it is, guys. What do you think? A fight with Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez, Terence Crawford, Jamel Charlo. How do you feel about what Canelo Alvarez said about Terence Crawford, giving him his props. It is what it is. Do me a favor, hit that like.